This is a live Channels television event.
You're watching Channels Television. Please stay tuned for a live coverage of the commissioning of Oke-Ola Road in Imekwafon, local government area of Ogun State.
We recognize the presence of the Chief Economic Advisor and the Honorable Commissioner for Finance in Ogun State, Mr. Dapo Okubadejo. Thank you very much for being here. All other Honorable Commissioners and Cabinet Member of the Ogun State Executive Council, we are glad to have you. Let me recognize the Honorable Member of the Ogun State House of Assembly representing Imeko-Afon State Constituency. Honorable Chief Demili Akingbade is also here. Thank you very much. All other members of the Ogun State House of Assembly here present will welcome you. Eastwise Speaker of the Ogun State House of Assembly, Honorable Prince Engineer Suraj Adekunbi Ishola, we are glad to have you. Thank you very much. Our former head of service in Ogun State, Elder Shola Adeyemi, we are glad to have you. MNI, thank you very much. All our fathers in the house that are here, we are glad to have you. Chief Olu Agemo, thank you very much for being here. Professor Emeritus Anthony Ashiwaju, thank you very much. Chief Muftau Ajibola, we are glad to have you. Alhaji Ali Ajibode, thank you very much for being part of today's occasion. Our former commissioner, and also another former commissioner, Chief Mrs. Mary Ogunjobi, thank you very much. Alhaji Bisiriyu Popola, thank you for being part of today's event. Let me now throw a special one to our own body of permanent secretaries that are here, ably led by their chairman, Mr. Kolawole Peter Fagbon. Thank you very much for being here today. All special advisors in the house, thank you so much. We are glad to have you. Let me give a special recognition to our own illustrious son of Imeko, in Imeko for local government and also in Ogun West Senatorial District, who also at this time is the flag bearer for the Yewa North Imeko for House of Representatives in the 2023 general election that is on the way. We welcome our own dear Goyega Nasiru Isiaka, GNR. Thank you very much for being here today. Ladies and gentlemen, another special one to our monarch and the one that God has put on the throne of Onimeko, our Kabiesi, Oba Layeluwa, Onimeko of Imeko, Oba Benjamin Alabi Olanite Ilufemiloye the first. Thank you very much for being here today. Equally, we recognize the Alale of Moriwi, Oba James Olusegun Taiwo Kabiesi. Thank you very much. Let me give a special one to our own illustrious son, the Otun Balogun of Imeko Land and the former Director of Military Intelligence, Major General Bamidele Shafa, retired, is also in the house. Thank you very much for being here today. Ladies and gentlemen, let me also recognize the presence of the Zonal CDC Chairman of Imeko for local government, Akogun Taiwo Lucien. We are glad to have you here today. Let me recognize the presence of the APC Senatorial Chairman of Ogun West Senatorial District, Alhaji Mohammed Ekweme, is also in the house. Thank you very much for being part of today's event. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to also recognize the presence of the MD of Tracon Integrated Services. That is the contractor that handled the Oke-Ola Road in Imeko for local government. Thank you very much for being here today. Engineer Kayode Ojo, we are glad to have you. Your Excellency, permit me to quickly give a special one to other members of the Works and Infrastructure team of your administration, comprising of the Special Advisor on Works and Infrastructure, Engineer Akim Adeshino, and the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Works and Infrastructure, Engineer Oladimeji Yusuf. Thank you very much. And the Senior Special Assistant to His Excellency on Works, Engineer Ola Daramola. Thank you very much. Yes, thank you so much. We are glad to have you all. Your Excellency, I also want to recognize the presence of some other groups and associations that are here today. Let me begin with the National Youth Council of Nigeria, with their state chairman, Comrade Abiodun Ayelagbe in the house. Be the youth. Thank you very much. Also, we have the members of the National Association of Nigerian Students, National Association of Imeko Students, and all other student bodies that are here. Greatest Nigerian students! Also, we recognize the presence of the first beneficiaries of this project, and those are the transport union that we have here around us. I can see Romo, up Amora, up Ogispam, up Road, and all other transport associations that are here today. We are glad to have you. Thank you so much to the Traders Association, Farmers Association, and all that will be using this road. Oke-Ola. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. The beneficiaries of Oke-Ola are equally in the house. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are glad to have you. Let me also recognize the community development associations that are here today. Sha, sha, sha. Sha, sha, sha. Sha, sha, sha. Thank you so much. We are glad to have all of you. It's indeed a joyous occasion and a day to live and remember in the land of Imeko Afon local government. Your Excellency, without wasting much of our time, permit me to now invite the Honorable Commissioner for Works and Infrastructure in Ogun State, Arondia Engineer Ade Akisoya. So please come forward and welcome all of us to this event, the official commissioning of Oke-Ola Road in Imeko of local government area. Thank you very much.
Thank you for that. Good afternoon, everybody. Your Excellency, the Governor of Ogun State, Prince Dr. Abiodun, MFR, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor, Engineer Noimot Oyedele Salako, the SSG, Head of Service, Deputy Chief of Staff, Commissioner for Finance, CEA, that we are both of us celebrating today, the distinguished members of Ogun State House of Assembly, my other colleague from the State Executive Council, the Chairman of the Statutory Corporation and Boards, Permanent Secretary, traditional rulers, community leaders, representative of the contractor Tracon, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, and before, don't let me forget a special person from Imeko, SF Ujo. On behalf of the governor and the good people of Ogun State, I sincerely welcome you all to the official commissioning of the 2.4-kilometer Oke-Ola Road in Imeko local government. From my understanding, and this I have confirmed, this is the only road started and completed in Imekwa for local government in more than 15 years. This is yet another promise kept by His Excellency, the Governor of Ogun State, towards making sure that the infrastructural development is felt across the 3 senatorial districts of our dear state, as other sectors are also receiving the attention of amicable Governor Prince Abiodun. If I recollect, well, sometimes last year, I think the beginning of the second quarter, we had a meeting at Professor Ashiwaju's house. GNI was there, SF was there, chairman of the local government, and others were there. It's from there that we concluded this is where to be. Based on that, the project started and is commenced and completed at the agreed time frame, which is aimed at improving the socio-economic status of the agrarian community of the Imekwa for local government by easing the mobility of the farm products and other endeavors. On this note, you are most welcome once again as you witness the very important event. Thank you. Igbega Ipinle Ogun, Ajoshin gbogbo wa. Thank you all.
Thank you very much. That's a very good, wonderful welcome address from the Honorable Commissioner for Works and Infrastructure. Engineer Ade Akinsanya, àwọn ni wọ́n ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ kí wa káàbọ̀ síbí tán. Àwọn ni alábòójútó fún iṣẹ́ òde àti ìdàgbàsókè iṣẹ́ àkànṣe ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn. Your Excellency, permit me to recognize the presence of the Dapo Abiodun Apex Alliance Sisters, DA Apex Alliance Sisters. Also, I want to recognize the chairman of Imekwa local government and the Akiragun of Imekwa land. Honorable Alhaji Chief Yaya Fadipe is also in the house. Let me also recognize the governor's liaison officers that are equally here. We are glad to have you. Your Excellency, we also have the Igbo community in Ogun State, particularly the ones living in Imekwa, they are here. Igbo Kwenu, thank you very much. Also, let me recognize the Hausa community that are also here. Sanunku. Let me also inform His Excellency that the members of the National Youth Service Corps, they are here in the house. Kopawi, thank you so much. Then the Federation of the Imekwa for Local Government Students Union, they are also here. The President of Comrade Frederick Ogunjobi, thank you so much. You are welcome. Right now, Your Excellencies, distinguished guests and gentlemen, Afema Losi goodwill messages báyìí. Àwọn èèyàn máa wá síwájú láti wá sọ̀rọ̀ ìwúrí nípa àwọn iṣẹ́ àti àwọn ohun tí ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn tí wọ́n ti gbé ṣe lábẹ́ àkóso gómìnà wa ọmọọba Dàpọ̀ Abiodun MFR. Ẹni tí máa kọ́kọ́ pè láti wá sọ irú àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ yìí, àwọn náà ni kábíyèsí wa tí Ọlọ́run gbé sí orí àpèrè bàbá wọn láti máa jọba lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ gẹ́gẹ́ bí onímẹ̀ẹ̀kọ́ ti ìmẹ̀ẹ̀kọ́. Ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe kábíyèsí o. Nígbà tí mo bá pe ọba Benjamin Alabi Ọlánìtẹ́ láti wá sọ ọ̀rọ̀ níbí lónìí, kábíyèsí o.
Ọba Benjamin Ọlánìjẹ́ lẹ́yìn kan fojú dọ̀ba. Ó yá kí lọ bá ń jó, àlùjó lọ bá ń jó, àlùjó lọ bá ń jó.
If Ìbà Ọlọ́run tí ó dá ayé àti ọ̀run. The Most High God who has kept the journey of our governor and his cabinet down here. And I know whenever the governor will address, he will recognize Almighty God first. And I'm copying him, recognizing the Most High God first, who has kept all of us alive being here today. We bless his holy name. Your Excellency, the governor of Ogun State. I don't use executive because our governor is the governor. Executive, legislative, judicial, all round the governor of our dear state. Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of the state, our former Deputy Governor in Ogun State, Mama Badu, Honorable Commissioner for Works and Infrastructure in the state, and permit me recognizing all other protocols. Today, it is a great day in the history of this community in Meko. A great day in the sense that the town we are today, is one of the 11 headquarters in the first Western province when the colonial rulers demarcated the Western Nigeria. It's one of the 11 headquarters. But since colonial master had left, seems glory has departed. But during the reign, during the administration, the tenure of Your Excellency, sir, resuscitation and recovery of the lost glory, we have begun to witness it. Our dear governor, you will see people shouting, they are happy. It's not that they are rude or they are not disciplined. How many times have they seen governor coming to Imeko? You have done us, you have done us well. You have identified with us that we are yours and you are ours. And that's why people are happy. So we appreciate you. This road that you have started, sir, is the road that leads to Oyo State. It's the road that connects us to Oyo State. The road was opened up in the year 1952. It started from Ilaro to Shawojo to Imashayibo Oasis, down to Ayetoro, crossing Ayetoro, down to Imeko, from Imeko leads to Oyo State. And I have the record paper of this road in my hand, and I'm happy that a good beginning, we are witnessing it during your administration. Thank you, our dear governor. My people, being their voice, they have sent me an errand which I will love to gladly deliver to you, sir. Sir, we appreciate you. We thank you. You are a father. Ọlọ́run á dá yín sí fún wa. Gbogbo èyí tẹ́ ti ní tó mí tí ò mí, Olúwa pa wọ́n mọ́. Lágbára Ọlọ́run Elédùmarè. When one sees his father, I think all that is bothering him, since he has no any other father, all that is bothering his mind, he has to tell his father that, Daddy, these are the things bothering my mind. These are my challenges, and I want you to come in, to step in for me. So, Daddy, sir, our father, sir, because you are the only father we are having in Ogun State today, and we continue having you by God's special grace. This road, the twin sister for this road is Onime Palace Road, which I think I have told the Honorable Commissioner about it, and he promised us then that the matter will get to you. The second message, you can see people with placard. That's from Imeko to Iwoye to Jabata. Sir, kindly come to our aid as regard that road, sir. That is the second point. Thirdly, there is this erosion problem that in the past, it has carried away 3 children. And that's why it got the name Ikushuaro, that death is waving somehow. That's the local name they gave it, Ikushuaro. This channeling of erosion is from Gelete Market through Agbote Idumu to Kushuaro. In the past, it has carried away 3 children. Sir, it's disturbing a lot. Kindly come to our aid, sir, on that regard. Thirdly, sir, people are saying that our people are smugglers. I don't support that. Man is subject to his environment. If we too can have the only remaining tertiary institution in Ogun State College of Agriculture, here, sir, you will see that we too we like to learn. Our dear governor, kindly come to our aid. Tell me, sir, there are a lot of work in your hands, sir. And that is why we don't see it as we being neglected. But we have to re-echo and re-emphasize it. In Ogun State government cabinet, this is the way we view it. It is this local government that the youth came to me, they said, Onimeko, we don't have a member of State Executive Council. I asked them, what do you mean by that? And they gave me an explanation that commissioner, be it commissioner or special advisor. Our daddy, sir, kindly, I've said it that we have no any other person to tender our cases before other than you. Thank you, sir. Last but not the last two is this Imeko Comprehensive College that have been established in 2013. After the public secondary school that we have has full to the brim, we came together, what should we do? And we started another secondary school. Since 2013, that school is there. And we know if the past administration did not take it over, we know our amiable governor, Omoba, Omowe, Adedapo, Abiodun, MFR, Amoipe, Baba Tani, Baba tí ó kó àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ mọ́ra ẹ bá wa gba ilé ìwé yìí sà. Bàbá adúpẹ́ lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ torí ó pọ̀ ṣùgbọ́n tí n bá ní kí n máa sọ ọ́ lọ àwa nìkan ṣokọ́ la wà nípínlẹ̀ Ògùn ìwọ̀nba èyí tí mo ti mẹ́nu bà yẹn bàbá ẹ bá wa mójútó o orúkọ yín ti wà nínú àkọsílẹ̀ ìlú yìí pé láti ìgbà tí ìjọba Sani Abacha tó ti reconstruct ọ̀nà wa wá láti Abẹ́òkúta, your government is the only government that constructs another road within this town. We are grateful, sir. On behalf of my people at home and in diaspora, we don't know what to say than to thank God for you and to appreciate you. Our Baba, Your Excellency, we thank you. Thank you. God bless you, sir. We are grateful.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe kábíyèsí o. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe kábíyèsí o. Ẹ wá jẹ́ ká pa àtẹ́wọ́ tó rinlẹ̀ dáadáa fún gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn. Thank you so much. Right now I invite the chairman of the community Development Council here in Imekoa for local government. I welcome Ogun Taiwo Lucien to please come forward with the goodwill messages from the community development associations.
Mo kí gbogbo àwọn lẹ́kànlẹ́kàn tí wọ́n jọ wà níbí báyìí wípé Ọlọ́run aṣọ yẹn padà délé láyọ̀ àtàlàfíà o. Kábíyèsí ẹ kú ohùn gbogbo orí adé tó wà níbí báyìí mo kí yín o. Ọ̀rọ̀ wa ò tiẹ̀ pọ̀ mọ́ nítorí kábíyèsí ti bá wa ṣíjú púpọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. Your Excellency, ní sọ pé àṣejù àwa community pọ̀. A dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé gbogbo ìgbà tá a bá ti ké pè yín ẹ máa ń dá wa lóhùn. Ní agbára Ọlọ́run eléyìí náà tá a tún fẹ́ sọ lé ní Ọlọ́run máa fún ṣe. Ọ̀nà yìí ó jẹ́ ọ̀nà kan tí historical road ni bí kábíyèsí ti sọ. Ṣùgbọ́n àkíyèsí kan wà nínú ọ̀nà yìí tí mo fẹ́ kí gómìnà wa máa fi iye sí. Kò lè ju bí 50 meters síbí báyìí lọ. Access road ọ̀nà yẹn náà ló lọ sí quarters. Local government quarters. It has been blocked láti ìgbà tí wọ́n ṣe ọ̀nà ẹ̀ta fi open ẹ̀. And òjò kan tó rọ̀ ní bí ìjẹrin, in fact flood ní gbogbo ilé yẹn. Gbogbo àwọn ibi tí omi ò dérí rárá, omi wọlé tó jẹ́ pé in fact crisis yẹn pọ̀ díẹ̀. Now nídẹ̀yìn yẹn àkíyèsí tí mo tún fẹ́ kí gómìnà wa ní sí ọ̀nà yìí ni pé odò kan wà ní iwájú lọ́hùn àwa là ń gbélé yìí. Odò yẹn kò ju bí bóyá ló máa tó 1 kilometre àbí ká sọ pé 1 kilometre. Flood yẹn máa ń pọn bẹ́ẹ̀ gan sa. Tí òjò yẹn bá dé tí flood yẹn bá ń bọ̀ àdúrà ni mò ń gbà pé k'Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kí kó má lọ jẹ́ iṣẹ́ dáadáa tẹ́ ti ṣe fún wa kó jẹ́ pé ọ̀gbàrá òjò yẹn láti wá fẹ́ kú ọ̀nà yẹn. Iṣẹ́ ni à ń rawọ́ ẹ̀bẹ̀ sí gómìnà wa wípé tí ẹ bá fojú wo ọ̀nà yẹn díẹ̀ fún wa láti lè jẹ́ kí kó sún síwájú dẹ̀ kí omi yẹn lè padà sẹ́yìn. Nítorí kò sí tí àwọn ẹnjìnìá bá débẹ̀ tí wọ́n bá wò wọ́n á rí pé tí erosion yẹn bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ ó serious there. Gbogbo nǹkan tí a tún sọ yìí mo rí pé ọ̀nà quarters tá à ń sọ yẹn ibẹ̀ yẹn náà nìkan ló tún kù ní pé tá a bá lè kò yẹn ò tiẹ̀ bóyá ló máa tó 1 kilometre nítorí ibẹ̀ yẹn náà ni gbogbo àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ ìjọba wa ibẹ̀ yẹn náà ń gbé. Pé kí ẹ ràn wá lọ́wọ́ láti lè ṣe gbogbo yẹn. Now ní ọ̀rọ̀ community a kí púpọ̀ pẹ̀lú gbogbo àwọn àlàyé tẹ́ ṣe fún wa àti gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ promise wa wípé ó máa jẹ́ ṣíṣe. Inú wa dùn lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ wípé ẹ jẹ́ bàbá kan tí ó máa ń kó community mọ́ra láti ìgbà tá a ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ community. In fact tí ń yàtọ̀ ní agbára Ọlọ́run èrò ọkàn yín Ọlọ́run àìmú lọ sílé àṣẹ. Ṣáṣáṣá a tọ́ nípa ọ̀nà kéréje tí bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ṣe ń bọ̀ láti Abẹ́òkúta síbí báyìí ẹ̀rí bọ́nà yẹn ṣe rí. Táwa sọ àwọn ọ̀nà oko kéékèèké báwo ni bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe lè rí Your Excellency. Kò nígbà rárá ẹ wo iná òye àti sí Òkè Àgbẹ̀dẹ Jàbátà road tí wọ́n sọ in fact ibẹ̀ yẹn ò tiẹ̀ tójò bá ti dé kò gbà rárá. A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín púpọ̀ fún gbogbo àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tí a tún fẹ́ sọ yẹn àti ní àwọn nǹkan tí a máa ìwé yẹn ti wà ń bíbà yìí láti lè fún yín Excellency. Transformer tí wọ́n fún wa tí Senator Dàpọ̀ Senator Yayi tí wọ́n fún wa in fact ó jẹ́ nǹkan má ní gbàgbé. Wọ́n tún fún wa ní owó installation 1 million naira. Ṣùgbọ́n nígbà tá a pe àwọn akọ́ṣẹ́mọṣẹ́ wọ́n ní bíi 3.6 ló máa ná wa. Ìlú wa náà ló dẹ̀ rí bó ṣe rí. A máa ké pé náà ní Your Excellency ẹ dìde ẹ gbà wá ẹ bá wa dá sí ṣáṣáṣá ìkíní ìwé yìí.
Ṣáṣáṣá Thank you very much. In continuation of the goodwill messages, I invite the representative of National Youth Council of Nigeria, and that is the coordinator of the Youth Forum in Imekwa for local government, Comrade Said Oyeleye. Ẹjọ́ ibi tí ẹnìkan bá ti mẹ́nu bà, ẹ má jẹ́ kí ẹlòmíì tún repeat ẹ̀ mọ́. Ìṣẹ́jú méjì péré ni a fún yín, ẹ ṣé.
Your Excellency, sir. Build the youth. Build the youth. Build the youth. Destroy the youth. Greatest Nigeria students. Your Excellency, sir. Prince Dapo Abiodun MFR, the Executive Governor of Ogun State. Our Excellency Engineer Naimot Salako Yedele, Mama Youth. Aki Yikabo Si Mekwa Afon. On behalf of the youth constituency of this local government, Kábíyèsí Onímẹ̀kọ of Mẹ̀kọ, Kábíyèsí o, Kábíyèsí ti sọ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ nítorí pé àwa ọ̀dọ́ Mẹ̀kọ Àfọ̀n a ti meet Kábíyèsí gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọ̀sẹ̀ méjì sẹ́yìn. Kábíyèsí ti fi iṣẹ́ àwa ọ̀dọ́ Mẹ̀kọ Àfọ̀n jẹ́ fún excellency. Ní báyìí, a dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ excellency fún iṣẹ́ ọ̀nà tí wọ́n bá wa ṣe ní Mẹ̀kọ Àfọ̀n. A dẹ̀ ń gbà ládùúrà pé láyọ̀ tí ẹ débí náà lè máa padà. A tún wá ń bẹ̀bẹ̀ fún empowerment fún àwọn ọ̀dọ́ Ìmẹ̀kọ Àfọ̀n kí Ọlọ́run bá kí ó ràn yín lọ́wọ́ láti ṣe jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Tí a bá wo ọ̀nà tí gómìnà wa ṣe láàárín 15 years sígbà tá a wà yìí, kò sí gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì tí ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ ọ̀nà tí ó parí ẹ̀ ní local government yìí bí kò ṣe gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì tí a wà nú ẹ̀ yìí led by Governor Dapo Abiodun. A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín púpọ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tí a sọ yìí. A sì ní ọ̀rọ̀ díẹ̀ àbọ̀ a ti ṣe àkọsílẹ̀ rẹ̀ nínú àwọn òwe tí a máa present fún gọ́vnà wa. A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gọ́vnà. A mọ̀ pé nígbà tí a bá tún pàdé, a máa tún ṣí àwọn iṣẹ́ àkànṣe ní Ìmẹ̀kọ Àfọ̀n ní agbára Ọlọ́run. Build the youth. A dẹ̀ ń gbàdúrà pé kí gbogbo àwọn ọ̀dọ́ Ìmẹ̀kọ Àfọ̀n kí a máa lọ sí òkè. À ń fẹ́ kí gọ́vnà kó support àwọn ọ̀dọ́ in all level. Àwa fúnra wa a ti ṣetán láti support the governor fún second term. DA for second term. DA for second term. DA for second term is sacrosanct. Ẹ ṣé o.
Build the youth. Thank you very much. That was a very good one from the youth constituency in Ogun State and particularly from Ìmẹ̀kọ Àfọ̀n local government. Kábíyèsí, wọ́n ní èèyàn kì í sọ̀rọ̀ tán, ó tún kù náà ní ìbọn ń ró. Kábíyèsí ní àwọn tó fẹ́ fi ṣe àfikún gbólóhùn kan péré kún èyí tí wọ́n ti sọ ṣáájú. Ẹ ṣé.
Excellency sir, gẹ́gẹ́ bí mẹ́sẹ̀gì tí mo gbọ́ látọ̀dọ̀ yìí sir, àìfibi san fólóore o, àìfibi san fólóore ní agbára Ọlọ́run láṣẹ Elédùmarè. Ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì fún yín láti ṣe gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn, Ọlọ́run ọ̀run á lọ́wọ́ sí i, àwa èèyàn Mẹ̀kọ á lọ́wọ́ sí i, gbogbo igun Mẹ̀kọ wọn á lọ́wọ́ sí i. Ìyẹn mo fẹ́ fi dá yín lójú nígbà mo gbóhùn yín sà, ẹ gẹ́tì mi.
Kábíyèsí o, ẹ jẹ́ a ṣe kábíyèsí o. Right now, Your Excellency, we are going to be hearing from the legislative arm of the government. On that note, I will invite the Honorable Member of the Ogun State House of Assembly, representing Ìmẹ̀kọ Àfọ̀n State Constituency, Honorable Chief Jemili Akingbade, for his own goodwill message. Ní ṣókí.
Kò dìgbà tẹ́ bá ń fa pósítà yá. Kò dìgbà tẹ́ bá ń fa pósítà yá o. Ọdún mẹ́jọ ló máa lò, gbogbo ayé ló ti gbọ́.
Ọlọ́run.
Ọlọ́run a kí yín. Ọlọ́run ọba tí abiyamọ tiẹ̀ tó yàtọ̀ sí gbogbo abiyamọ. Ọba tó mọ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ọmọ ẹ̀ tó ń rópin ẹ̀ ni. Gbogbo ọmọ tó bá bí gbọ́dọ̀ kú lójú ẹ̀. Abiyamọ tọlọ́run yíyàtọ̀. Ọlọ́run a kí yín o. Lẹ́yìn tá a kí Ọlọ́run, mo kí gómìnà olóríire, gómìnà alálùbáríkà, gómìnà tó ní etí ìgbọ́, gómìnà tó ń kẹ́tí sígbe àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀, ọmọọba Dàpọ̀ Abiodun MFR. Lẹ́yìn náà mo kí igbákejì gómìnà. Mo wá kí gbogbo àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ lọ́balọ́ba láti orí igbákejì gómìnà wá sálẹ̀ torí mi ìfẹ́ gbà wá lákòókò. Ọlọ́run tó ṣọ́ yín débi aṣọ yín padà láyọ̀ àtàlàáfíà. Kábíyèsí ti sọ̀rọ̀. Àárín tí mo mọ̀hún lọ yìí mo fẹ́ kí Excellency kan bá mi gbọ́ dáadáa. Kábíyèsí ti sọ̀rọ̀. Wọ́n sì sọ nǹkan tó ń dùn wá lẹ́mìí. Ṣùgbọ́n téèyàn bá rí ọlọ́rọ̀ ẹ̀, sọ̀rọ̀sọ̀rọ̀ ló máa ń dà. Gómìnà, ẹ̀yin lẹ ní ìmẹ̀kọ Àfọ̀n local government. Ìmẹ̀kọ Àfọ̀n local government ti dọ́wọ́ yín láti bíi 36 months. Tí ọmọọba Gbóyèga Nasiru Isiaq tó ti darapọ̀ mọ́ APC, tí Alhaji Jemili Akíngbadé ti darapọ̀ mọ́ APC. A sì gbọ́dọ̀ sọ eléyìí láti ọdún keje. Ìyà tí wọ́n fi ń jẹ wá ni wípé kẹ́ tó dérí àlééfà ni pé ìmẹ̀kọ Àfọ̀n opposition ni wọ́n. GNI ti dé, Jemili ti dé, àwọn èkàn ti dé. A sì ní kọmíṣánná bí wọ́n ṣe fún wa nígbà ìjọba wọn. Amosu ò fún wa, kò fún wa ní special adviser, kò fún wa ní SSA. Ahàn wà lásán ni. Wíwà wà lásán yìí, nígbà tí a sì ti dé, àwọn tí wọ́n pè lọ́pposition tí wọ́n ní wọ́n ń dìbò fún APC, a ti di ọmọ Dàpọ̀ ti kó wa sínú kàgò. Nígbà tí Dàpọ̀ sì ti kó wa sínú kàgò, gbogbo òpó ńláńlá tó kù bí irú ìtó wà nípò kíá lọ́dọ̀ former deputy governor Ogun State, ẹ bá wa kó sí Ìmẹ̀kọ Àfọ̀n. Mo sì fi ń dá yín lójú pé ìbò tí ẹ gbọ́ rí, ìbò tí
afẹ́ kó padà wá o.
ìbò tí ò jáde rí ní Ìmẹ̀kọ Àfọ̀n local government, ó máa jáde fún ọmọọba Dàpọ̀ Abiodun nínú eléyìí tá a fẹ́ ṣe yìí. Ìbò tá a máa kàtì ní. Gómìnà, màá tún rọ̀ wá. Mo fẹ́ kí Excellency gbọ́ mi dáadáa torí tí ò gbéjì. Wọ́n ní tí òjò bá ṣú, ọ̀nà ìlú ẹni la máa ń wò. Ọ̀nà kan wà tí bàbá Awólọ́wọ̀ tó ṣe fún wa ní 1952. Kìlómítà 3 péré ni òun ló la Àfọ̀n kọjá. Láti ìgbà yẹn kò sí gómìnà kan tó rántí ọ̀nà yìí mọ́. Mo sì wá mọ̀ pé bàbá wa Awólọ́wọ̀ Rẹ́mọ ni. Lẹ́nìí Rẹ́mọ ni gómìnà tó wà ń bí. Tí bàbá wa Awólọ́wọ̀ bá fún wa lọ́nà, tọ́mọba Dàpọ̀ Abiodun bá tún ṣe, ìyẹn túmọ̀ sí pé Àfọ̀n ara Rẹ́mọ ni wá. Eléyìí tí mo fẹ́ fi round up ọ̀rọ̀ mi, Excellency, gómìnà sọ̀gbẹ́dìgbòrò ni. Ọ̀nà tí Amosu dáwọ́lé lórí ní Ìlara, láti Ìlara ó gba Ìjòhùn, ó jáde sí Dangote, ó jáde sí Laro. Ọ̀nà yìí cover local government 3. Excellency, Ọlọ́run á fún yín ṣe. Mo fẹ́ fi sí ọwọ́ òsì yín. Mi ò ní ẹ lè ṣe é nínú eléyìí. Ṣùgbọ́n gbàtọ́kàn mi balẹ̀ pẹ́ ń bọ̀ wá lọ́dún mẹ́rin mi. A fẹ́ kẹ́ bá wa parí ọ̀nà yìí. Torí ọ̀nà yẹn, ọ̀nà Dàpọ̀ Abiodun ni. Ọlọ́run Elédùmarè á fún yín ní àlàáfíà ẹ̀mí gígùn ara líle. Gómìnà tó bá yẹ pé tìmẹ̀kọ Àfọ̀n local government. Ẹ filẹ̀ fún Ọlọ́run. Ẹ sì gbọ́rọ̀ wa ní Ogun West. Ìmẹ̀kọ Àfọ̀n ló máa ṣe number 1 fún ìbò tá a máa kó fún yín. Mò ń sọ kí deputy governor kan má bínú nítorí tí tájìnàkú ò bá gbójúlé fùrọ̀ ẹ̀ kò ní mí ó di àgbọn torí nǹkan tá a kó jọ ni. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí mo dúpẹ́ pọ̀ lọ́dọ̀ yín. Ẹ ṣe àdúpẹ́.
Ẹ ṣeun sà. Ẹ ṣe à ń tẹ̀síwájú pápápá. There is no way we will gather like this. Ẹ ṣeun o. Thank you. Ẹ ṣe àdúpẹ́. We will be inviting one of our fathers, an emeritus professor he is, a distinguished son of the soil, and a man of great history. There is no way we will land in Imeko and he will not have 1 or 2 things to add. In that wise, I invite Emeritus Professor Anthony Ashiwaju.
Your Excellency, the amiable governor of Ogun State, Deputy Governor, I stand on existing protocols. Kò sí ohun tí èmi tún fẹ́ sọ tó kún èyí tí kábíyèsí ti sọ, èyí tí gbogbo àwọn tó ti sọ̀rọ̀ tí wọ́n ti sọ. Èyí tó ṣe pàtàkì fún mi láti fi kún, wọ́n sì ti sọ́nà ní láti dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín. Láti dúpẹ́ wípé ẹ fi ìwà jọ ẹni tẹ́ ń sìn. Olúwa tí ṣèlérí tí mú lè ríṣẹ́. Adúpẹ́pẹ́ mú lè rí yín ṣe lórí ọ̀nà tá a dúró léyìí. Mo mọ̀ wípé omi pọ̀ jọ kà lọ. Mo mọ̀ wípé ní ìrìn yín láti Abẹ́òkúta síbí báyìí, a ní láti tó sọ nǹkan kan mọ́ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ infrastructure. A fẹ́ kí bó ṣe ríran gẹ́gẹ́ yìí nílùú Mẹ́kọ kó harmonize d'Abẹ́òkúta, kó harmonize dé Ìláṣẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí Honorable Akíngbadé ṣe sọ. Ọ̀nà Ìlara yẹn ìjọ wọn máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ àwa ń bẹ̀. Irọ́ ọ̀nà pa fún wa. Kódà ìjọ náà mo jó ijó tó jẹ́ wípé mi ò lè gbàgbé, ṣùgbọ́n ihun tó tọ́nà sí ni wípé dàǹdàkí èdìdà rẹ̀. Nítorí ẹni kó wa lọ ọbẹ̀ tó ṣèlérí bí irú yìí tó ṣe ń bí tó mú ṣe yìí. Kò mú lè rí náà ṣe o. Kò mú lè rí náà ṣe. Inú wa dùn wípé ẹni tí ṣèlérí tí dúró lé orí ìlérí ni ẹ́. Olúwa dẹ̀ fún ẹ ṣe.
Olúwa tó sọ yín débi aṣọ yín padà. Adúpẹ́ púpọ̀. God bless you.
Ẹ ṣeun, Bàbá wa. In that wise, we'll also be inviting another distinguished son of ours. And this time around, the flag bearer come 2023 elections, representing us in the House of Representatives, distinguished Boyega Nasir Isiaka, GNI.
Oyi biri 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 kan yi o. Oyi biri biri. GNI believe tẹ̀síwájú tí yín kan ni o. Oya. Oyi biri 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 kan ni o. Oyi biri biri oyi kan ni o. GNI.
APC. Thank you very much. Eshe. Thank you, APC. APC. Ilẹ̀ ti ṣú. Láti bí dé Abẹ́òkúta ń sìn pẹ̀lú ọ̀nà, it's almost 3 hours. Gómìnà wa dẹ̀ ṣì ní meeting tó pọ̀ lálẹ́ yìí. Ṣé mo dúpẹ́, mo kí gómìnà wa, Gómìnà Prince Dapo Abiodun MFR. Ta ló fẹ́ kó padà wá o? Àṣẹ kó padà wá o. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n rọ́ lókè. Ṣẹ̀fẹ̀ kó padà wá. Àwọn ọ̀dọ́ kó padà wá o. Oya ṣẹ̀fẹ̀ kó padà wá. Àwọn kó padà wá. Oya Abiodun bá yọ lókè. Ọba ìwé ìbò. Ìbò ọba ìwé. Abiodun bá yọ lókè. Ìbò rẹ̀ o. Abiodun bá yọ lókè. Ọdún mẹ́jọ ló máa lò, ọba ayé ló ti gbọ́. Mama campus. Aládùn mẹ́jọ ló máa lò, ọba ayé ló ti gbọ́. Òbí bàtà ẹ̀ bá ń bọ̀ kó sàyà. Òbí bàtà ẹ̀ bá ń bọ̀ kó sàyà. Ọdún mẹ́jọ ló máa lò. Thank you very much. Ọba ayé ló ti gbọ́. Thank you very much. Ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́. Ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́. Mo kí gómìnà wa, mo kí deputy gómìnà wa, mo kí former deputy governor, mo kí gbogbo àwọn commissioner wa pátápátá. Àsìkò ti lọ. Let me stand on existing protocol. Kábíyèsí ti sọ̀rọ̀. Community leader ti sọ̀rọ̀, assembly wa ti sọ̀rọ̀. A lot has been said. I wouldn't want to repeat all of that. Mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé gómìnà wa ẹni tí ó máa ń gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ tí ó sì máa tó wá ti sọ tó sì máa mú iṣẹ́ ni. Ìgbà tí wọ́n wá síbí nígbà tá a bẹ̀rẹ̀ campaign, wọ́n sọ àwọn nǹkan kan tí wọ́n bá dìde wọ́n máa sọ àwọn bí gbogbo ẹ̀ ṣe lọ. Gbogbo nǹkan tí kábíyèsí sọ mo fẹ́ lè sọ pé kò sí kankan tí a ò ti jọ ní àjọsọ lórí ẹ̀ at one time or the other tí mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé gbogbo ẹ̀ ló wà lórí plan substantially. The only aspect tí mo kàn máa tún mẹ́nubà ni the commercial potential of Imeko-Afon local government. The forest reserve that we have is about 378 square miles. According to Google, that is like twice the size of Ibadan. And it's just wasting there. It's not being developed. It's now harboring all manners of people. And there are a lot of potentials there. We also have in this local government a lot of mineral resources.
I can tell you, sir, that majority of the companies that are operating in Ogun Free Trade Zone, they source a lot of their mineral resources from here. And the community will need to benefit more from this. And I want to say that in collaboration with the government and some other initiatives, a mọ̀ wípé eléyìí máa di ṣíṣe. Mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ wípé ní sáà tó ń bọ̀ lágbára Ọlọ́run, a lot of these economic potentials ní nǹkan tí a ti fẹ́ bójúlé. I know that our governor will do road. I know that our governor will do the classrooms and all the things that they have mentioned. But we also want to explore our huge economic potentials. And that is an area that I want our governor to really look at. We have cotton. We have all manners of mineral resources. We have a huge forest reserve that is not being used at all. More than 3-4 times the size of what we currently occupy in this local government. I think that is just the area I will want the governor to also pay attention to. In addition to all the things tí mo mọ̀ wípé wọ́n ti ń ṣe tí wọ́n sì ti ń kọ́lẹ̀ tí mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ó máa di ṣíṣe. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí mo dúpẹ́ fún àǹfààní tí ẹ fún wa pẹ̀lú ọ̀nà yìí tí mo mọ̀ wípé it's going to enhance the economic potentials of our people and our farmers and our Greek people around this area. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí, you are welcome. We look forward to seeing you again very soon to come and, just come and see our people. Already we have made up our mind what we are going to do. Just come and say hello to our people when the campaign time comes. Most of the work we have done, and we'll be looking forward to seeing you when that time comes. Let us see mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wa. Ọlọ́run á ṣọ́ yín délé láyọ̀ àtẹ̀yìn àti gbogbo àwọn èèyàn yín. APC.
Ẹ ṣeun lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀. O à ń tẹ̀síwájú kọ́mọ́. Gómìnà wa rí i pé gbogbo àwọn tó ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ látàárọ̀ ọkùnrin ò ní gbogbo wa kò dẹ̀ sí bá a ṣe fẹ́ ṣe. Ẹ ṣe wọ́n ní bó jẹ́ ìṣẹ́jú méjì sí mẹ́ta a gbọ́dọ̀ fún obìnrin ní àǹfààní láti dá sí gbogbo ètò torí pé láìsí obìnrin gómìnà wa wá rí pé màmá kan wà ń bí lẹ́ẹ̀kan wọn ò wo tọjọ́ orí wọn bọ́ ọ̀tá wọn jó ìkọ́nà àwọn former commissioners wa ní your excellency torí náà wọ́n fi ọ̀rọ̀ sí ẹnu màmá Mary Ògúnjọbí gbogbo obìnrin lápapọ̀.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká jí gbogbo ọkọ̀ tó sùn lọ nínú ẹ̀kọ́. Ẹ jẹ́ ká jí gbogbo ọkọ̀ tó sùn lọ. Oyin Abiodun báyọ̀ lókè. Ẹ pariwo ìbò. For second time. 4+4. DA direct. Ẹ báyọ̀ lókè. Ẹ pariwo ìbò.
Ẹ ṣé. Excellency, all other protocols extended. Orí òjò kíndé tó ń yọ yìí láìpẹ́ òjò fẹ́ràn. Nǹkan tá a wá ṣe lénìí ká tètè ṣe. Mo kí Excellency mo kí gbogbo wa. Kò tún sí ọ̀rọ̀ púpọ̀ mọ́. Kábíyèsí ti sọ̀rọ̀. Professor sọ̀rọ̀. Àwọn community leaders náà sọ̀rọ̀. Àdúrà wa gbà. Gbogbo nǹkan tá a nídìí náà ti sọ yẹn. Èmi ń dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Excellency pé wọ́n lè rí wọ́n mú iṣẹ́. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ti sọ lórúkọ àwọn obìnrin wa lọ́mọdé lágbà. À ń ṣèlérí fún Excellency wa pé ọdún 8 ló máa lò. Lágbára Ọlọ́run àwa ti ṣetán bẹ́ẹ̀ ni women no women obìnrin dìbò fún yín excellency ẹ má wọrí. Ó ti sọ gbogbo nǹkan tá a nídìí. Ẹjọ́ ẹ ṣeun excellency. Kíní kan sá ń dùn mí lọ́kàn. Ẹ ti ẹjọ́ excellency nǹkan ń dùn mí lọ́kàn. Ẹ̀yin náà sì mọ̀ ìgbà gbogbo ní tá bá ti pàdé ni máa ń sọ. Lóòótọ́ wọ́n béèrè nǹkan tí ó ju ìyẹn lọ. Ṣùgbọ́n ìlérí tẹ̀ ṣe fẹ́ mi bóyá November 2020 ni mo ní mi rántí mọ́ǹsì yẹn. Ẹ̀yin náà rántí ẹni tẹ́ bá fún wa ní yunifásitì ẹ fún wa ní campus. Mo dẹ̀ sọ́njọ́ yẹn lọ́hùn mo ní excellency àgbàbá deputy governor àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ deputy wa princess ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni abẹ́rẹ́ ẹ má gbàgbé ẹ ti àkọ́kọ́ fìyẹn dán wa wò náà kẹ́ wo bí àwa ṣe máa gbé nǹkan rẹ jáde kí ńláńlá tó kù kó máa gorí ẹ̀. Àwọn ọ̀yà wa náà ń béèrè nǹkan lọ́wọ́ yín nǹkan tẹ̀sí ti kọ́kọ́ sọ yẹ ẹ ṣe fún wa kọ́kàn mi balẹ̀ màá jíṣẹ́ yín fáwọn tó jù mí lọ. Excellence.
Àtẹ́wọ́ tó rinlẹ̀ fún màmá. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Thank you very much. Your Excellency, right now, a máa pe àwọn tí wọ́n jẹ́ direct beneficiaries iṣẹ́ tí ẹ ṣe yìí tó jẹ́ pé nígbà tí wọ́n bá ti ń ṣe iṣẹ́ tiwọn lóòjọ́ lórí ọ̀nà yìí eléyìí ni àwọn transport union tí wọ́n wà ní Ìmẹ̀kọ́ ń bí. I will now invite a state executive council member of Amoran to represent all transport union operating in Ìmẹ̀kọ́ Afọ̀n. Comrade Ruben Olanese, àwọn ni wọ́n máa sọ̀rọ̀ ní ṣókí.
APC ọ̀pọ̀ àmúra greatest ọ̀kọ́mọ̀rẹ́ ọ̀pọ̀mọ́ adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gómìnà wa ìjọba Dàpọ̀ inú wa dùn gidigidi àwa gangan la nídìí ọ̀nà jù adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín pé ọ̀nà náà bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe dáwọ́lé ẹ bá wa parí ẹ̀ gómìnà wa ẹ tún débẹ̀ láláìkejì o lágbára Ọlọ́run lágbára gbogbo àwọn ìṣàìmọ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ ẹ máa débẹ̀ láláìkejì nítorí Òkè-Ọlá ó ti di ọ̀tún tí a bá ti dé ibi tẹ́lẹ̀ ìṣọ̀nù máa dá ọmọ àbáwa ni tójò bá ti rọ̀ àmọ́ ṣá ní ìsìn tí a bá ti dé ibi fàájì ni àwọn ọlọ́kadà wa tí a bá ti dé ibi àwọn èrò a máa ń díyelé wọn ni àmọ́ ṣá ní ìsìn fàkíà ni a kàn ń gbé wọn ní control price adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín gan lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ inú wa dùn lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ gidi ọ̀pọ̀ múra ọ̀pọ̀ mọ́ jẹ́ta kọ́ múra. Thank you very much.
Promo, Amora, Great Akomora. Thank you very much. Nígbà tí iṣẹ́ ọ̀nà yìí tó ń lọ, àrí ọ̀nà Òkè-Ọlá ní báyìí ó ti dúró gẹrẹmẹjẹ. The road is well perfected and well furnished. But when the work was going on, we can see a whole lot of display of professionalism, creativity, and engineering designs. Ní báyìí màá wá pé contractor tí wọ́n ṣe iṣẹ́ yìí. I'll be calling on the MD of Tracon Integrated Services, Engineer Kayode Ojo. Àwọn náà wá sọ̀rọ̀ ní ṣókí nípa iṣẹ́ èyí tí wọ́n ṣe ní Òkè-Ọlá Ìmẹ̀kọ́ ń bí. Ẹ bá mi pàtẹ́wọ́ tó rinlẹ̀ fún wọn.
Your Excellency, Prince Abiodun, the Executive Governor of Ogun State, MFR. Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Ogun State. I would like to stand on the existing protocol because of time. Basically, I just want to say a brief history of this road, how we knew it. Our company was engaged to come and take a look at this road. When we came here, we found out that this particular road appeared to be like a water channel. And there was a lot of flooding that poses a lot of existential threat to people's homes, lives, and properties. And we were engaged to take a hard look at it. And under the directive of the executive governor, a design was made to rectify all the problems that we saw, which is to make a very solid pavement and also to make sure that the flooding becomes a thing of the past. It was designed to have a dual drainage, which is drainage on both sides, to cater for the flooding, and also an outward channel was provided to take this water out of the zone. Now, as you all can see, this has been done professionally under the direct supervision of the Honorable Commissioner for Works, Engineer Kisonya, a professional to the core. The present condition of the road we all can see, I don't think I need to speak a lot about that. Thankfully to the governor and his team. And the benefit I see from this road is to everyone in this community. As we can see, from what I've learned, Your Excellency, the value of land on this road has appreciated from pre-project construction about 400,000 naira per plot to 1.8 million now. That is a benefit to the landowners. And of course, with this road, goods can move easily from the farm into the town, which, as mentioned by Mr. Ruben, has made things a little cheaper for everybody. And what is even more important, which I would like this community to note, that during the construction of this road, the Excellency insisted on us making sure that we have extreme local content in the construction of the road. And I'm glad to have somebody here that I've never seen, but we have spoken many, many times, who is a subcontractor on this road. A lot of people in this community were engaged in supplies of consumables, materials, and also direct workmanship on the project. And I want to congratulate the community because everybody here supported us. I would particularly like to thank the Excellency for ensuring that this project standard was designed to meet the standard of the roads anywhere in the world. I would say that the Excellency deserves a round of applause for that. Can we clap for him, please? Everybody. We have street lights on the road for night illumination and safety. The road is adequately marked. The road is drained. And this standard is standard that you meet anywhere in the world. So I believe that the people of this community are extremely happy for this project based on my interaction with everybody here. On a final note, I would like to thank everybody that has contributed immensely to the success of this project. From Excellency, the Executive Governor of Ogun State, Prince Abiodun, for ensuring that this work was done. Excellency, we always call to make sure that, oh, you must make sure that this work is finished. Every day is on our case to make sure that this work is finished and is finished according to international standard. And I would like to thank the Honorable Commissioner for Works, Engineer Akisoya, who, like I said, is a professional to the core, for his dutifulness, his diligence on this work. Thank you very much, sir. I would like to thank the Honorable Commissioner for Finance, who has been rock solid on making sure that this project does not suffer. Thank you very much. I would also like to thank the KBAC. The KBAC has been very cooperative to ensure that this project moves smoothly. And above all, I would like to thank the entire community. You have been gracious. I really appreciate working with you, and we look forward to working with all of you more. Thank you, everybody. God bless you all.
Thank you very much. A very good one from MD Tracons Integrated Services. Your Excellency, here we have the Ibile Alliance. Ibile Alliance is a conglomerate of clubs, associations, and many pressure groups in the Mekwa local government. They are here to make a presentation of a write-up to you, and the presentation will be made by Mr. Olutunde Aninkan. He's already on his way for this presentation. You just go. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Hello. Thank you.
Torí pé àná rẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀, ó ṣeun o, òbí rẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀, ó ṣeun o, ó dájú ọ̀la rẹ̀ á sọ̀rọ̀, ó ṣeun o, ìjìnlẹ̀ nínú ìjìnlẹ̀, ìjìnlẹ̀ ìjìnlẹ̀ nínú ìjìnlẹ̀, ìjìnlẹ̀ ó ṣe o, lórí gómìnà olórí rẹ̀.
Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Ó dá wa lójú ọ̀la rẹ̀ á sọ̀rọ̀, ohun rere o, ìjìnlẹ̀ ìjìnlẹ̀.
much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Today is a day of joy, and we are glad and we rejoice.
Inú mi dùn wípé òní ṣojú mi. Congratulations, ọ̀rẹ́ mọ ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ sọ. Inú mi dùn torí mo rọ́jọ́ òní. Inú mi dùn torí òní ṣojú mi. Congratulations, ọ̀rẹ́ mọ ọ̀rẹ́ wa. Ọ̀rẹ́ mọ ọ̀rẹ́ wa. Ó yá ọ̀rẹ́ mọ ọ̀rẹ́ wa. Ọ̀rẹ́ mọ ọ̀rẹ́ wa. Ọ̀rẹ́ mọ ọ̀rẹ́ wa. Ọ̀rẹ́ mọ ọ̀rẹ́ wa. Oh, congratulations. Kò tí ṣiṣẹ́ rẹ̀ bọ̀. Bàbá ṣe la ṣe pé. Gómìnà ó tí ṣiṣẹ́ rẹ̀ bọ̀ l'Ogun State. Àfi kó o ṣe. Ó tí ṣiṣẹ́ rẹ̀ bọ̀. Ó ṣiṣẹ́ rẹ̀ bọ̀. Dàpọ̀ ṣe la ṣe pé ó tí ṣiṣẹ́ rẹ̀ bọ̀ l'Ogun State. Ọ̀yá àní pé ó máa débẹ̀, ọ̀ṣẹ́ la ó fi gún.
Èyí ọ̀rọ̀ wà ṣùgbọ́n ilẹ̀ ti ń ṣú. Bó ṣe máa ń padà wá sí mẹ́kọ̀ọ́, kò sí ẹ̀rí ìka sọ̀rọ̀ púpọ̀ lélẹ̀ mọ́. Ó yẹ ká mọ̀ jó, ká máa yọ̀, ká máa dúpẹ́, abẹ́ẹ̀kọ́, ká máa ṣọpẹ́.
Ìyá ṣẹlẹ̀ sí kálẹ̀. Alẹ́ ni tó ń ṣe bí ọba lórí SLC. Ọlọ́run wò fi jọba tó pera ẹ̀ lọ́ba. Ó ní lẹ́yìn ọlọ́run òun ló kú ẹkùn. Ẹ̀mí mímọ́ fọwọ́ lòyìn kan yé ṣe. Ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ sókè. Alẹ́ ni tó ń ṣe bí ọba lórí SLC. Alẹ́ ni tó ń ṣe bí ọba lórí SLC. Ọlọ́run wò fi jọba tó pera ẹ̀ lọ́ba. Ó ní lẹ́yìn ọlọ́run òun ló kú ẹkùn. Ẹ̀mí mímọ́ rọ̀wọ́ lòyìn kan yé ṣe bí ọba.
Ọkọ mi pé mo máa lọ bí wákàtí méje ní ìmẹ̀kọ́lé yìí. My plan was to come here and spend this 7 to 8 hours. However, because of my other schedules, I left Abiodun at about 8 o'clock this morning after having flagged up an event. But I had to go to Jogga for another event. And unfortunately, ọ̀nà bí ẹ̀ka gbà láti Abẹ́òkúta wá sí mẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Àwọn náà la lọ bẹ fẹ́ẹ̀mà ìjọba pé wọ́n á bá wa tún ṣe. Wọ́n ti wá mú ọ̀nà yẹn, wọ́n ti gé kọ́ńbàtì yẹn láàrin aláti lọ gba àwọn ayétòrò. Ayétòrò to
Imeko took us over 3.5 hours. So that means that going back to Abiodun today will take us at least 4 hours. So I leave the Akoko Shofumo. I will quickly recognize all those that have come from far and near to be part of this day's celebration, a day that the Lord has made. Permit me to recognize Her Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Ogun State, Engineer Noemo Sarakoedele, the Head of Ogun State Civil Service, Dr. Nafiu Aigoro, my Deputy Chief of Staff, Dr. Oluwatoyin Taiwo, Her Excellency and former Deputy Governor of Ogun State, Alhaji Samuel Badru, the Commissioner for Finance and Chief Economic Advisor, Mr. Dako Okubadejo, the Honorable Commissioner for Works and Infrastructure, and his Special Advisor. They are the ones who have the oversight functions of this road and who are the ones that we are celebrating today. All other members of the Ogun State Executive Council that are here present, all commissioners and special advisors, and former head of service, Elder Shola Adeyemi, our brother and Prince, who is the incoming House of Rep for Imeko for constituency. The incoming. Abeko. Owale abi owale.
CGN Ivayo Loke. Ebariwo Ibo. Ivayo Loke. Ivayo Loke sa.
Ṣé ẹ̀gbọ́n abẹ́mọ̀? Ẹ máa dìbò fún ọbẹ̀ ní ìdìbò fún. Àti ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ kàmpéènì ọ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan bẹ̀rẹ̀ pé ṣé ẹ mọ̀? Ṣé máa dìbò fún? A máa dìbò, ó máa wọlé.
Kó wọlé. Ẹ dìbò fún kó wọlé. Ó sọ kò jẹ́ níyà ńlá ìbọn. Kò jẹ́ níyà ńlá ìbọn.
Erstwhile Speaker of the Ogun State House of Assembly, who is from this federal constituency, Right Honorable Suraj Adekunbi, the member representing this state constituency in the House of Assembly, Honorable Sorom Jemili Akibade. All chairmen of statutory commissions, boards and parastatals, members of the body of permanent secretaries, the chairman of this local government, who is the governor of this local government, Honorable Yahaya Fadigbe, aka Agro, His Royal Highness, the Onimeko of Imeko, Oba Benjamin Oladiso, Kábíyèsí o, Adiagbelori o, Batagbelese o, His Royal Highness, Oba James Taiwo, the Alale of Morewe, Kábíyèsí o, the MD of Tracon, the construction company that has undertaken this construction in record time, Engineer Kaoli Ojo, my brother and friend, member of the board of Mapoli, Otumba Shegun Shebanjo, all our elder statesmen that are here present, namely our emeritus professor, Professor Anthony Asiwaju, Chief Olu Agemo, Baba Muftawa Ajibola, Alhaji Bisiru Popola, Alhaji Ali Ajibode, Chief Mrs. Mary Ogunjobi, former commissioner. Mama is 85. Did you see the way she was dancing at 85? Mama, retired but not tired, Major General Benjamin Olanisen. All our party chairmen, our party chairman in this local government, and all other party chairmen that are here, our party leaders, our community leaders, our members of various groups, societies and associations, our Oke-Ola, all members of CDCs and CDAs, all members of transport unions, all other distinguished guests, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. I am extremely delighted to be here with you today. Ó dàbí pé ṣe ni wọ́n ń gun ẹṣin nínú ikùn mi ni. Mi ò lè ṣàlàyé fún yín tó bínú mi ṣe ń dùn láti wà nígbà ilé mi. Ẹ ṣé 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 mo dúpẹ́. Ó ṣé ó ṣé ó ṣé ó ṣé thank you. Thank you. Let me tell you that nothing can be more gratifying than for one to come to a community like this, make a promise, and for God to give one the grace to fulfill that promise. I remember what Emeritus Professor said earlier on, that others came here a while back. They made promises. Apparently, it was all to deceive our people. They knew at that time that they had no intention of keeping that promise. I'm sure you all appreciate the fact that ours is different. We will not do everything, but for every promise we make, we ensure that that promise is a promise kept. On that note, I want to thank all of you for having been here since morning. About a month ago, I was in Ijebu North. I went to commission a road in Agowuyi. That road is called Ogun, Ishamuni Odo Shikiti Road, which is also a very important road in Agowuyi. Today I'm here in the holy city of Imeko in Imekwa for local government to commission another important road, the Oke-Ola road, for the use of our good people and Imekwa and its environs. Like someone had rightly remarked, the last time our citizens and indigents of Imekwa saw asphalt, saw a brand new road, was at least 15 years ago. 15 years. 15 years ago. In a local government of this importance, like our incoming said, this local government has as much land as that is so vast in his forest reserve that is as big as Ibadan, and yet no administration had deemed it fit to ensure that they intervened in this infrastructural deficit in this local government. This is another symbolic demonstration of this administration's commitment and resolve to even the development in Abia State. I continue to promise that no section of this state will be developed at the expense of another section. We will ensure that we continue to be fair, we continue to be just, and we continue to be equitable. We have embarked on at least 400 kilometers of road construction across the length and breadth of Abia State. As we speak, we have at least one road in every local government, one road, one or more roads per local government. And this is the first time this is happening in the history of this state. I recall that the last time I came here was when we were preparing for our local government elections. And I promised you, I said, the Abiodun to Imeko road, we will find a way to intervene in it. And to the glory of God, we approach the federal government. And today, FEMA, the Federal Road Maintenance Agency, they are already intervening on that road. Again, one of the promises that we made to you, and God has given us the grace to keep it. On that note, I want to join others to welcome all of us to this very auspicious occasion. I want to congratulate the entire people of the area of being witnesses to yet another landmark achievement of our administration in the area of infrastructural development. I want to commend everyone who has been a part of the success that we are celebrating today. Today's event is another symbolic demonstration of our administration's deliberate and methodical approach towards the development and upliftment of this state. This road, Oke-Ola Road, means many things to everyone. It is a multi-purpose road. On one hand, it's a township road. On the other hand, it adds to the beauty of this Imeko city. On the macroeconomic plane, it is a deliberate approach towards providing a smooth connection between our food baskets, which is our farms, and then our industrial hubs. This road is going to be a boost to the agricultural and industrialization agenda of this town. It will further improve the movement of produce from farms to market. Ogun State remains the agricultural capital of Nigeria, the industrial capital of Nigeria, and we are fast becoming the breadbasket of this nation. We are the #1 producer of cassava in the entire world. This zone, this filter district, this constituency is also one of our very important agri constituencies. When I was in Joga earlier on, I was sharing with the KBACs the plans that we have to boost the production of cotton in this zone, because we know that the quality of cotton that is produced in this zone is probably the best anywhere in this country. And we are already partnering with others that will come and partner with us to ensure that we begin to produce cotton, and from cotton we are producing yarns, from yarns we are producing textiles, by the grace of God. I want to thank the KBAC for sharing with us the history of this road. I was not even aware that this road leads and connects us to Oyo State. But I know that Ibekoafon is also an expansive corridor to the West Africa. This road will be a boost to the growth of business along this region. In the area of security, roads are of course very important because they allow for our security agencies to be able to respond to distress calls on time. Ibekoafon is the spiritual capital of the Celestial Church of Christ worldwide. And doing this road also, I'm sure, will add to the tourism potential that Ibekoafon already has. My dear people of Ogun West, particularly Yoruba land, let me know that we have gone beyond the era of groundbreaking. This commissioning is therefore a departure from the past, as it is the first to be done in Yoruba land in many years. You know, the KBAC and paramount of Yoruba land, the Olu of Ilaru, of Alubele, used to say that other administrations, all they do is they come to Yoruba land, they come and do groundbreaking. Groundbreaking after groundbreaking, they never commission. And I said to KBAC, by the grace of God, we are going to break that jinx. And today is a historic day. Historic day in the history of not just this state, but the Yoruba land. That this administration in 3 years and 4 months has started that process of commissioning roads. And we have started right here in Ibekoafon. Congratulations, KBAC. Congratulations. Our promise, as the promise in the administration, we are committed to an even development of the entire state in line with our Ishaya program and our building our future together agenda. Ogun West remains one of our priorities. Ogun West is the industrial capital of not just this state, of not just this country, but the industrial capital of the continent. So we will continue to accord this editorial the attention and priority that it deserves. This is why the most expensive road that we are constructing in this administration is right here in Ogun West, and that is the Agbara Aton Lusada road. That is the road that leads to that hub that has earned us the industrial capital of this nation. When we assumed office, trailer tankers were falling down every day on that road. I went there and I made a promise. I said, even though this road is a federal road, this road is very important to the GDP of this state. I, Governor Abiodun, will construct this road. And I am confident that on or before November of 2022, that 5-star, first-class highway will be completed and we will be there to commission it to the glory of God. Apart from the road projects that we've embarked on, I'm sure you are testimonial to the things that we've done in the area of affordable housing, primary health care, educational institutions, and so many other things that we've done. We call it our yellow roof revolution. We've ensured that we've touched every one of our developmental pillars, from infrastructure to child well-being and welfare, to education, to youth empowerment and job creation, and to agriculture. Let me call on all other stakeholders to continue to cooperate with us. because we are all development partners in the Ogun State project. We will walk this path to glory, and together we will achieve the Ogun State of our collective dreams. In the Ogun West Central District and all parts of Ogun State, let me say that our decision is going to enjoy your support, your cooperation, and prayers. Let me use the opportunity to thank you all once again. We remain committed to an inclusive, equitable, and fair development and distribution of amenities to all parts of our states. Once again, I call on all our people, especially our people here in Imeko, to continue to ensure that you pay your taxes, because it is through your taxes that we are able to construct this type of roads. I want to note that I have listened to all the remarks that have been made by all those who have spoken on behalf of the community, particularly the Onimeko. He spoke about a few other roads, the Onimeko Palace Road that he described as the sister road to this road, the Imeko Awoye Road. He talked about the erosion problems that we are having here. He also mentioned, I think somebody else talked about the issue of the Ogun State College of Agriculture. Mama spoke about us having a campus of the Olabisi Onabanjo University here. The CDC, CDA person spoke about the adjacent road that is causing an erosion problem. The youth came and spoke about empowering the youth. And someone also spoke about the Lara Ijohun Road. Well, the Lara Ijohun Road is probably about 110 kilometers. That's the road that crisscrosses the entire Yewa land. I will not stand here and make an empty promise, but all I will say is that that same God has allowed us to build this road. That same God is not sleeping, neither is he slumbering. The same grace is giving us to complete this road. He give us that same grace to intervene in all these roads. It is not possible for us to reconstruct all the roads that are completely bad in Ogun State in 3 years, not even in 8 years. However, we will continue to reconstruct those roads in order of priority. When I was at Joga earlier today, where I met the trusted royals of Yewa land, I admonished them to sit down and give me a list of all the roads in their various domains. But that list should be in line with their priority. It should be as the priority dictates. We'll look at it, we'll distill it, and we'll begin to intervene. But let me explain to you and reassure you. As soon as the rains stop, we are going to send at least one grader and one roller to Imeko for local governments. We are doing the same to all the 20 local governments, so that we can begin to grade our farm roads, our rural roads, that all they need is just grading. We are also going to be sending you between 5 to 10 transformers. 5 to 10 transformers. And we are going to enjoin that the council chairman, our GLO, the KBAC, CAN, CDC, CDA, the League of Imams, all join hands in prioritizing where those transformers will be deployed. I want to enjoin our youth to continue to be patient. We have already mapped out a program to empower our youth. We understand and appreciate that you are the leaders of tomorrow. I've requested for you to be enumerated. For me to empower you, I must know how many of you are out there. So there's a process ongoing where I'm requesting for your names, your telephone numbers, your academic credentials, what you've done in the past, whether you have vocational training, so I can begin to empower you. So be rest assured that this administration, under our Youth Empowerment and Job Creation Program, is very mindful of your plight. Now, I want to talk to our women. Kosobiri, Kosobiri, Obiride. We have a program for our women. Tangbe ni Okowo Dapo. Abeko, Okowo Dapo. Okowo Dapo. Mo fẹ́ kí àwọn obìnrin wa kàn jẹ́nu àǹfààní Okowo Dapo yìí. Àwọn obìnrin tó jẹ́ world champ women leader ní world kankan kí wọ́n jẹ́ aṣojú okòwò dàpọ̀ yẹn ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ̀yin obìnrin ẹgbẹ́ lọ forúkọ lẹ̀ fún okòwò dàpọ̀ yìí torí ó máa jẹ́ kó ṣeé ṣe fún ìjọba láti ràn yín lọ́wọ́ láti lè fún yín ní owó tí ẹ lè fi kún owó tẹ́ fi ń ṣe ìṣòwò yín á jẹ́ kẹ́ lè rán wọn yín nílé ìwé kẹ́ lè máa fún àwọn ọkọ yín ní àtìlẹ́yìn. On that note, before I end this address, I want to call on the private sector to come and continue to partner with us on this success story of building the future of Ogun State together. You will find us ready, willing, and worthy partners. At this point, it will be my pleasure, Engineer Agisoya, to now go and commission this road to the glory of God. In the meantime, I want to thank you all for listening to me. I want to thank you for this reception. It's been a pleasure to be here. And Ìgbéga ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn, àjọṣe gbogbo wa ni.
Thank you very much. Oyi biri kọyọ, ó ti yí biri kọyọ, ọmọ Abiodun, àtúnṣe tún ti kọyọ. Oyi biri kọyọ, Prince Agbora Abiodun. Oyi biri oyi kọyọ, Abiodun lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí. Oyi biri oyi kọyọ. Dàpọ̀ Abiodun lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí. 4 plus 4. Prince Agbora Abiodun lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí. 4 plus 4. Ìwọ ló dìbò. Oyi biri biri. Omi ìtàtà ayé ń fẹ́, kí wọ́n bá bá ti kú sọ́ni lóye. Watch out for this.
This plaque reads, Ogun State, Ogun State Government, Ministry of Works and Infrastructure. This plaque was unveiled in commemoration of the commissioning of Oke-Ola Road in Imekwa for local government by me, His Excellency Prince Abiodun MFR, Governor of Ogun State, on this day, Wednesday, 14th September 2022, to the glory of the Almighty God. Ìgbéga ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn. Congratulations, Kabi.
Congrats, sir. We are grateful, sir. Excellency, ma. Thank you, ma. Congratulations. You're a yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There's a school. It's called the actually, like you were saying. Watch out, excuse me. Yeah.
Olóyè.
Ó ṣèlérí rómúṣẹ́ gómìnà. Wá ti máa gbọ́, wá ti máa gbọ́. Wá ti máa gbọ́, dàkọ̀rọ̀ abirọ́lù. Yé, ùgbọ́gọ́ náà ùgbọ́gọ́, ùsọ́sọ́ náà ùsọ́sọ́. Kọ́lá.
Láti ìpàkọ́ ọ̀ṣọ̀fà títí lọ dé ìparí ilé màṣó yẹn yanrìn ní tẹ́lẹ̀ tọ́kadà bá kọjá báwo máa ṣubú ní gbàgàdà.
Inú wa ti ẹ̀ dùn because wọ́n lè sọ pé lára àwọn ìjọba tó ti ṣe tí a ṣe benefit nílùú ìjọba gómìnà Dàpọ̀ Abíọ́dún la ṣe benefit irú ọ̀nà yìí inú wa dùn inú wa dùn tàbá tún lè rí ànádà arú eléyìí sí nílùú yìí torí inú wa dùn máa dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn fún ilé ìtàn ṣe fún wa yìí àmọ́ rírì wọn ti àdàgbàdúrà sẹ́kọ̀ntà mú wọn ó máa ṣó ọ̀fun wọn lágbára náà.
ọ̀nà tí gómìnà Dàpọ̀ ṣe fún wa àwọn respect ẹ̀ 20 years lẹ́nu a mọ̀ pé irú ẹ̀ ó lè ṣe é sí 4+4 aṣojú alágbára ọlọ́run àwọn sílẹ̀ tó bá ṣe náà àwọn sílẹ̀ tó bá ṣe wọ́n try ìbò la fẹ́ dì í sìn. Dàpọ̀ là ń bá lọ. Kò sí nǹkan tá a fẹ́ ṣe. Gọ́fìnà wa náà ni ọdún mẹ́jọ náà tàwọn náà pé.
Ní títí ìṣe dáńsì ọjà túbọ̀ máa rẹ́ǹsì. Adẹ̀dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gọ́fìnà wa wípé kò ní sú wọn kò ní rẹ̀ wọn o. Wọ́n tiẹ̀ ṣe é gan iṣẹ́ yóò pẹ́ o. Wọ́n bá ẹ̀gàn torí iṣẹ́ ńlá ni kán tó hù bí kán tó ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀. Ó yá gan láti ṣe ọ̀nà yìí fún wa adẹ̀gbádùn ẹ̀ gan. Orúkú ti stọ́ọ̀pù báyìí.
Ọ̀nà tẹ́ ṣe fún wa ẹ̀ àṣàdúrà fún yín lórí àrírú eléyìí ìtẹ̀lẹ̀ wá ṣe fún wa ẹ̀ ìyá ṣe fún wa ọlọ́run. Tàbá ti dúró lálẹ́ báyìí à ń rí gbogbo ìsàlẹ̀ yẹn lọ àrírú ẹ̀ àṣàdúrà fún yín àdúrà yẹn á gbà.
This is a promise-keeping administration.
We will continue to serve you. We will only make promises that we intend to keep. We're a promise-keeping administration.
Prince Abiodun for this laudable program. It's a worthwhile venture.
I want to use this opportunity to thank our able governor, Prince Abiodun, for a job well done so far. Because if not for him that pilots the project, we wouldn't have gone this far in this business.
We appreciate Abiodun for a job well done. We appreciate him.
You know our governor is going to do for us because he has been so good. He made me an ambassador of broiler in the state. So please, our governor, I know you can do it for us. Please keep the broiler project running.
We'll continue to find us worthy, ready, and willing partners.
The government has already put health sector in mind as a major factor in the governance of the state.
Adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gómìnà wa nígbà tí wọ́n bá renovate ibà yìí wọ́n wà òkè wọ́n jẹ́ fún aláwọn oníṣẹ́ àwọn nǹkan táwọn òṣìṣẹ́ máa lò.
kódà wọ́n fún l'ambulance láti máa gbé àwọn èèyàn láti lè bá àwọn tí wọ́n bá fẹ́ ṣe díẹ̀.
We want to appreciate the government in the sense that providing us with this health here.
àárẹ̀ kò ní ṣe ẹ̀yin náà ẹ ò ní dààmú ẹ ò ní rí wàhálà we appreciate you my government ẹ ní ṣubú dànù.
You will continue to find us worthy, ready, and willing partners.
Presently now, the security is okay in Ogun State. All the security officers, they are really trying.
Ogun State is a peaceful state whereby crime rate is low.
Governor, ẹgẹ́ tó bá bí wọ́n ń gbìyànjú agbára wọn.
I would say the governor has really tried in terms of security, not even here in Abeokuta alone, and you know everywhere in Ogun State.
Ìjọba pẹ̀lú ìgbìmọ̀ try for security.
You will continue to find us worthy, ready, and willing partners.
The road is not okay. Very, very bad. It's a very bad condition. But now we are enjoying the road. The road is okay. Unlike before.
It used to take an average of 1 hour for me to walk from Journalist Estate Phase 1 to the main road and then walk back again. But now, it doesn't take me, in total, it takes me leisurely walk 30 minutes to and fro.
The landowner in Ariko now, they are benefiting because land is increasing because of the road, and not just ordinary road, a quality one. And we thank the government we thank them.
You'll continue to find us worthy, ready, and willing partners.
You've been watching a live Channels television event.